Alright legends, welcome back. Now in this episode it is demo day, or it was kind of more demo week for us. Sorry, not to start on a negative point, but you know when you watch those renovation shows and it's time for demo day and everyone's all like, yay, demo day, woohoo, and everyone's like fucking high-fiving and shit. Like, I honestly, I just don't get it. I don't know. I really don't enjoy demo day or demo week. Like, sure, it's fun taking out a little bit of anger for maybe 30 minutes to an hour on, a kitchen or whatever. You're looking down and there's a massive pile of rubbish that you've now got to move from the floor to a skip bin. Yeah, I just really don't see the appeal. Breathing in 80 years worth of dust, dealing with asbestos, rusty nails that you're stepping on, hardwood splinters. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see the appeal, but maybe that's just me. Demo day. Yay. Before we ripped into this demo, we really wanted to pour the pads for the brick piers off the back of the house. I wanted to preserve our living space for as long as possible. We needed to basically dig down, make sure the concrete pads were bearing into solid ground. And I need to pour a concrete pad. So it seems kind of counterintuitive, but I basically got to cut a hole in the concrete, rip that concrete out, and then pour more concrete in. To be honest, I completely underestimated the strength of this slab. I thought I could just do it with like a grinder and maybe a sledgehammer, but no. I was at it for like at least an hour, gave up, went and hired a demo saw, cut it all up, and it came apart pretty easy. But yeah, it was a mission. At the very bottom of the concrete, I found this nice little layer of asbestos, which you tend to find when you're pulling up, slabs in backyards. So yeah, that was also a nice little surprise. Yeah. When you're digging big holes. Zach questioning why he came back for week 2 of work experience.
Should have stayed out.
Got the all clear with an engineer, got a concrete truck in, and we poured these pads. You can see the old laundry, the old living room, the old office space. It's all, yeah, I mean, we weren't super attached to it, to be honest. Alright, so Zach and Louis are on board. Here we're just taking all the gyprock off the walls, exposing all the old timber framing. Basically, the first thing we did was take our back aluminium sliding door off the back of the house and we put it on the back of the hallway. I was always just going to ply this up, but it would have made the hallway really dark and just hard to access. This way we still have a sliding door that's kind of functional, keeps a lot of the dust out, lets a bit of light in, and it kind of fits. As you'll notice, there is zero insulation in this house, which you can feel as soon as the temperature drops or rises. It just feels like you're standing outside. Once I started pulling the windows out, I noticed all the framework, the sill plates for the windows, and even the bottom plates for all the walls. They were all completely rotted out. There was zero flashings, no eaves. There was just so many. There was just like a lot of issues with this build. The whole back corner of the house was completely rotted out from just water damage. And it kind of highlights the importance of wrapping your building with a, watertight membrane. After all the walls were stripped and the cladding was off, the next big ticket item was the roof. So I think it seems like a pretty good day to rip the roof off. Looking a little stormy, but fuck, it's got to come off at some point. Let's go have a look. What's going on up here? Now under this, there actually was like an anti-con blanket. It's like, you know, a foil-backed insulation. But it has fairly minimal insulation properties, but it does help with condensation management and things like that. We ripped that off, exposed all the old Oregon. Now, wherever possible, I want to reuse materials, especially timber. All the walls were basically 90-35, 90 by 45, just Oregon. Hard to recycle that. There's not a lot I can do with that. However, all the rafters were rough sawn Oregon. They're decent sizes, and I really do think we're going to be able to use them for something in the future, whether that be like a dining table. I definitely think we're going to be able to recycle those, which is cool. And any hardwood that we're pulling out of the place, same thing. I'm going to recycle it. I'm going to de-nail it. It either gets used for like firewood or turned into some sort of furniture. And the next thing I was doing was cutting out the floor. This is where the garden is going to be. Demo done. Thank God we can get on to the fun stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next one.